So just to give a little bit of a background, PEFT stands for parameter efficient fine tuning. This feature is available within Amazon Bedrock. You basically you freeze the most of the weights of these foundation models, and then you only update the weight a few of the outermost weight for a specific task that you need to train a foundation model on. Um, so really the question was about, prompt engineering versus PEFT. Really should think about these things as complementary, not really as doing one or the other. You should always be trying to do good prompt engineering, regardless if you're using fine tuning or if you're using few shot learning or prompting. Um, so some guidelines for helping you design good prompts could be, giving clear and specific instruction, including those few shot examples, assigning roles to individuals that are within the prompt, using contextual information, using instruction, structuring them properly, asking the model to explain the reasoning, and then breaking down those complex tasks into separate steps. Yeah, the pros with using PFT are, of course, you're not sending few examples along with your prompt for every request. So you're going to have lower latency and fewer tokens for every call, and that translates into lower costs as well. You are going to uh, incur some costs with doing fine tuning, but that really shouldn't be something that you think about doing all the time. It's more of you periodically fine tune, and then you use that model for inference. But few shot prompting is definitely easier to get up and started and test with. You can do that, right away. It doesn't require you to collect training examples and to create a fine tuning job. And then the last point around Ray, um, definitely, Ray can help lower the token count too. So if you're using AWS knowledge base, you can configure this by using the chunking strategy when you set up the data store. So the default chunking is with knowledge base automatically splits your data source into chunks, and at most, each chunk will contain about 300 tokens or so, and about 100 tokens equals about 75 words. You can manually adjust that using fixed size chunking, where you specify the size of each chunk. So if you wanted to do something lower, you can lower that. You can also do no chunking, which basically means that Bedrock will treat each file as a separate chunk. The choice really of doing prompt engineering versus parameter efficient fine tuning isn't kind of an either or kind of thing. I would highly recommend people think about incorporating both things together, and only when you need to actually do fine tuning, go ahead and do that. But it will, if you're going to be doing this at scale and making a lot of requests, then definitely fine tuning will absolutely benefit you.